Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Nisa Posse. Yes, I am back at the ER because the kids are sick. Now, my two daughters were sick prior to them getting sick. It's just a common cold, but like I said in my previous videos, my kids are asthmatic, so when they get a cold, their asthma starts to act up. So we're just here waiting for the doctors to come in and basically, assess them and treat them. And most likely we're going to get some type of steroids and some medication. That's what we're going to be doing here. Look at my daughter. I want to make sure that she was feeling okay too. Yeah, I see my son. He's so vocal when he is stimming. So I want to make sure that if she has a virus, make sure that she's not wheezing and she doesn't, have anything else wrong with her. Because like I said, this one, the little one, when she's sick, she always, is kept in the hospital. So I'm just making sure that everyone is okay. Now, this was last week, and I just came and edit the video. So this is last week. They're all back to school now, doing much better. My son is sitting on the bed. He had a virus, which is like the common cold, and he needed steroids and because he was wheezing. So that's what we got for him. And then my other son right here, common cold as well, but he had strep throat. Don't know where he got that from, but that's what he got. And we're going to get some antibiotics for him. He's going to go home. My other son's going to go home with some steroid medication. And my daughter, she's fine. That's it. Basically the type of virus they have is rhinovirus, which lasts pretty long. And because my two other kids were sick prior and, they're all in the same household, that's how, they got it as well. So, that's how it goes. When one's sick, the other one gets sick. It's just a domino effect. I just want to always make sure that, my kids are taken care of. So I will be trying to start them on some vitamins just to help, build their immune system, as I said previously a few times. I'm just really debating on which brand and which kind I should get because I'm not really too sure. I want to get something that has iron, definitely, because my younger daughter, she is anemic, and so is my other son right here. He's anemic as well, so I just want to get something that's going to also have iron in it. I've been looking and either chewables or gummies. I don't really want to get my little baby gummies, so something that she going to chew, like chewable tablets or something like that for the young one. I don't know how young you have to be to get the tablet kinds. I know back in the days, I used to have the Flintstone vitamins, which was so nasty. I don't know if they still have those out, but I'm going to try some. I'm going to go to CVS or Walmart to look at the children vitamins and see which kind would be, best fit. And also I've seen a couple of people making their own gummies, which is pretty cool. Using elderberry and stuff like that. I need to go on YouTube and see how they did that, because maybe I should make, my own. My son be so nervous when he goes to the doctor. He always thinking he gonna get a shot and stuff. Look at him, looking so worried. I'm like, boy, you don't need no shot. But he was so nervous for my other son because he needed the shot. Look at his face. Look like he won't cry. My poor baby. Emmy, she just over there playing with her stuff. And Kay is just, being vocal, making noise, what he like to do. And it's crazy because I was on the phone and I didn't record, but I should have. A lady came in and was like, oh, can you tell your son to, be quiet? I'm like, oh, well, he's autistic. I can say be quiet all I want. And is he going to listen? No, he's stimming. So he's going to be vocal. And yes, he is loud. I wish I had a remote to turn the volume down sometimes, but I really can't help him, stop stimming like that. He's going to stem. And she was like, well, maybe I can give him something and he'll be quiet. I said, you can give him something and he might not be quiet still. That's just his way of stimming, is being loud and being vocal. making noise or just reciting stuff that he remember was seeing on the television. Mostly that's what he do. But on other notes, I just want to show y'all like what I go through, in my life with my kids constantly when they're sick. Like, I feel like that's the best content for y'all to see because, a lot of parents, go through the same thing. I know I be feeling alone, feeling like every time I turn around, my kids is just sick and I'm always in the hospital. And I just started doing that, just started making content. I was like, I might as well just do it. And I just started. So this is what we've been doing. We didn't stay here for long, so that was a good thing about it. We didn't stay long into the hospital. We pretty much, got in and out. They did all the tests, they came back, and then they just gave me medicine and sent me on my way. No one had to stay. I was really happy about that. Didn't seem like it was serious enough for them to stay anyway. I just want to confirm that they had the same virus as the little ones did before. So that's it, But definitely subscribe. This is my family, and this is what we was doing last week in the hospital, making them sure they're getting better. So now they're back in school, and winter didn't even come yet, and they've been sick already twice. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know, but subscribe, like, comment, and share, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.